we use them because they are so good. So this is one of the ways how you can make it cheaper. The other way is, as we are doing with the faculty, that you find a partner in public broadcasters or commercial broadcasters and try to involve them in a system, that they open the door to you, that your students can see how does it work in practice, and that you can also get specific knowledges which you cannot find elsewhere. Are you all from state universities or also from private?
Private.
Private. Wow. I can bite now. You know? But no. I will give you the word in a moment. I think at least every faculty should be good, no matter if it is private or commercial.
Private, but not.
But I think that the state universities and public broadcasters are natural elites, because I'm professor of history and philosophy. This is my basic education, and then by the accident I get my doctorate degree in media studies. It was pure accident, and it is so that I believe that the public services, no matter if it is health, education, public broadcasting, it was one of the major inventions in the social history in the history of the world. To offer those valuable things to everybody under the same condition is really big achievement, and I hope that we won't lose them because of some private interests from people who want to get rich on your illness or your education. So try to fight. And at this point I will stop, and maybe if somebody has some other question, otherwise I will leave you because you have to run through the house. You wanted, Clemens?
Yes, okay. Besides that, what Mateusz said and colleagues from the RTV, for the engineers who will work on the televisions or on the production field, it's really necessary to go through interdisciplinary study, because knowing only of one field, I don't know, from an electrotechnical point of view, you cannot work on this area anymore, because this is developing every day more and more. Journalists are not only journalists, now are also editors. So it's really necessary to combine more knowledge in one study. We will also discuss tomorrow a little bit more about equipment, and as they said, it's not necessary to buy all professional equipment to teach them to understand what they have to do or what they can do. Nowadays it's more complicated because equipment allows you to do a lot. Very various options are available with simple and cheap cameras. But if you are teaching them, or if people who are teaching are familiar with old type cameras, they cannot teach them these options because they are not familiar with digital world, if may I say so. Because this equipment is developing every year. If you will go to the biggest fair, if may I say that Amsterdam, it's called IBC, you will see that every day there are so many new things that you cannot follow. We are there for 5 days, we are almost dead every year, but we cannot follow everything every year. So many things are different than they were in 10 or 15 years ago. So we have to go with the time, and this is a problem. If you want to buy professional equipment, you will need a budget for every year at least $500,000 if you want to go with the time with the professional equipment. I believe we don't have so much time, so much money. We didn't have, so we are very familiar with the limited budgets. But we bought a lot of equipment through some years. It wasn't bought in one time. We made a lot of proposals. We went to a lot of public tenders, but now I can say we have a lot of equipment. And the other thing is very important. You can discuss with suppliers to support your doing. So we are borrowing some equipment also from our suppliers, and we are also cooperating with national television, so we are not having everything in our house. We also brought our students here in this building, and we are showing them what they will do when they will finish these courses or their study, and what are their possibilities. So this is very
I
important
think
also.
that you should move to the university after these 2 rounds in our house. I wish you all the best.